Hey everybody, it's Jen from Jenn's RAQ, and here is baby Charlie. He's 3 weeks old today, and it's also my daughter's 7th birthday, so it's kind of exciting. It's been weird the last 2 days. I've been thinking, oh, I was in labor at this time 7 years ago, so it's kind of neat. And now I have my little 3-week-old right here. Can you see Charlie? He is a precious little boy. It's about 11:20 in the morning. He usually sleeps very well from about maybe 7:30 or 8 in the morning until 11 or 12. And of course today was no exception. And he sleeps really great during the night too. We co-sleep, so basically the routine is he starts kind of going to sleep around 9 or 9:30 for the night. And I put the kids down for bed about 8:30 or 9. And then I have him with me, and once the swing won't suffice or laying on the bed doesn't work, I just hold him for the evening until I go to bed, until 12 or 1 or whatever. And then I just lay him down next to me. Oh, he's making a diaper. Yay. Terrific. That's all he does. Anyway, besides sleeping and eating. But I lay him down with me. And he nurses throughout the night, of course, but he wakes up for good about 7, and then he wants to eat. He wants from both sides, and he wants a diaper, and he wants a little bit of attention, and then he's out again for the rest of the morning. So he's a sweet little boy. And let's see, what else is going on lately? He nurses about... Well, he kind of cluster feeds. He'll nurse from both sides, and then sometimes he'll want to go back to the first side, and then sometimes again the second side again. But then he'll go a long stretch. So if I put him down at like 8, he won't wake up until 11 or noon, and then he'll want to kind of cluster feed again. But if we're out and about, he usually does want to nurse a little bit more, I guess because it's, unfamiliar surroundings and he needs his mommy. Also, he does not like the car. He will cry in the car seat, especially if it's in the evening. So I'm a little nervous because we're going to a family reunion this weekend, and we'll be doing several hours of driving. So, yikes, but we'll see how that goes. Anyway, I was thinking I might do a little bit closer picture. Charlie, do you want to show them how cute you are? You want to show them how cute you are? They can't see your face very well. I'm just going to put you a little closer. So here's little Charlie. Charlie, say hi. He's a sweet little boy. So he was 10 pounds and 0.3 ounces when he was born. By the time we left the hospital, he was 9, 9, and then 4.9 ounces. And then I took him to the doctor. We got released from the hospital on, I guess it was Saturday. Yeah. And then I took him to the doctor, I believe on Tuesday following that, and he was already up to 9.9. And then I weighed him earlier this week, and he was already up to 11.2 pounds based on my home scale. So he is growing like a weed and doing a really great job at nursing. Getting lots of good milk. Yeah. As far as me, my recovery's been going pretty well, although I did go to the chiropractor yesterday, and she did a thermal scan and some other testing type things that she did like initially, and it was kind of as like a post scan type thing, and she was concerned with what she saw. So apparently my spine and everything and my nervous system is not up to par right now. She said I look like a person who's about to get sick or is really run down and tired, which is kind of funny because I don't really feel like that. So I don't know. Maybe it'll catch up with me at some point. But right now I feel really good. I've been sort of watching my food. I've been logging my food anyway on MyFitnessPal again. So if you want to check that out, my screen name is the same on there. It's Jenn's RAQ, so JENNSRAQ. And I have my food diary public and all that. So if you want to check it out, you can. And let's see, here's this cuteness right there. And I'm not really dieting so much. There's a place on there in the food where you can add breastfeeding, and so it gives negative calories. So, you know, in essence, you get like 500 extra calories or something like that. Or they have different options if you're just part-time nursing or your child is older or whatever. They have different choices. But I'm kind of logging. I'm trying to stay around 2,000-ish calories. I've lost quite a bit of weight. The last time I weighed myself when I was pregnant, I was on my scale 189.2. That was, I think, on my due date. I'm not totally sure, but I'm thinking that's when it was. And so as of this week, I'm in the lower to mid 160s. So I've lost quite a bit of weight without really trying. I mean, I've been tracking now for, I think, 2 weeks, but I haven't really tried, and I haven't really been that hungry. That's been part of it. You know, when I was hungry and pregnant, it was like I was ravenous. I had to have food now. And now when I'm hungry, you know, I eat a little bit and then I'm satisfied. Like, it's not a big deal. And I've been trying to drink lots of water and that kind of thing too. So trying to just stay healthy and make good choices and stuff like that without sacrificing my milk supply, which I'm pretty sure we're doing fine on that. As far as like and this is TMI, so if you're related to me or a man, you can just pause or don't listen, la 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 la. Anyway, as far as the postpartum bleeding stuff goes, it's really tapering off right now. I'm pretty notorious for bleeding for weeks and weeks and weeks, so I'm not surprised that I still have some. With my daughter, I actually went over the 6 weeks mark with her, and then it's been less with the others, but it's always been a couple of weeks. So still having that, but not too much. It's not a big deal at all. And I'm still doing the belly binding thing a little bit. Not a ton. I just haven't been remembering. But I've been doing it some, and I think that it's helping. My stomach doesn't look as bad as I thought it would right now. But, I mean, it doesn't look pretty. I do have my little spare tire going on. But I'm going to have that regardless of how much I weigh. Anyway, other stuff that's going on with Charlie. He's had the goopy eyes. I don't know if you've ever had this with your children, but every one of my kids has had this issue where they wake up suddenly and have green, goopy, disgusting eyes, and they can hardly open their eyes because it like pastes it shut, and it's really disgusting. They say that part of the problem with that is underdeveloped tear ducts, and from one website I was reading, it kind of described it as when they can cry with tears with enough force, it forces it open, and that when they're this little, they just kind of like dribble out tears, so it doesn't have enough force to keep it open. I'm not sure. Not every baby has that issue, but all of mine have. And on a Dr. Sears website, he said that almost half of his patients with newborns complain of that. So I don't know. But basically what I did was the first couple of days, it was just gross. Then the left eye started getting really swollen. So I put some chamomile tea bags on there as a warm compress, and then I also put droppers of breast milk in both eyes, and I've been wiping his eyes clean with a cotton ball with water. So those are the things I did. It's starting to clear up more. I mean, it's still a problem, but it's not gluing his eyes shut or anything like that. It's more of just always having little eye crusties every time he cries or sleeps or whatever. But oh, God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. My goodness me. So, that's pretty much that. Diapers have been fun. We do cloth at home. Well, my husband does sometimes. I do cloth at home, and I've been using a little cover and pre-folds on him. And I enjoy that. For me, that's a good, easy thing with a snappy to close it. And that's been a good thing for me because it's cheap, it's easy, it's stuff I have, and it's so easy to clean. I also use wool covers sometimes. Right now they're drying because I washed them. Anyway, so that's what we're doing with that. When we're out and about, we use regular diapers, and it seems like he always leaks from those, so I sort of hate it, but it's more convenient when we're out, especially with having to deal with all the kids and everything when we're everywhere. Because I don't have to worry about the wet bag and then, oh yeah, I need to bring that in and let's make sure it doesn't get hot and gross and whatever. I know a lot of people do it successfully, and I've done it successfully in the past with Grace, and with Michael, but it's just not worth the hassle to me at this point. So since we have the diapers, we just use them, and it's not a big deal. And let's see. When I did go to the pediatrician, he had grown, when he was just a couple days old, he had grown 1/4 of an inch, which is kind of cute. I thought that was very, very special. You're so big. But he's got these little angel kisses on him. He has them on his forehead up here, right over here. But he's also got it on his nose. He's the first one that I've had that's actually had it somewhere besides. Well, I take that back. Michael had angel kisses on his eyelid a little bit. So he's got it on his nose. And people ask if it was bruising or not. And, you know, at first it sort of looked like a bruise. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, what did I do to my baby? But as he's gotten bigger and it stayed there, we saw it's not a bruise. It's just angel kisses. Or some people call them stork bites. He has them on the back of his little head, too. See the little red? Anyway, eventually those sort of fade away. But what's so funny is when they get upset or cry or get really angry, they kind of pop back up. So with the boys, I can still see their angel kisses sometimes when they get upset, even at 2.5 and 5. But anyway, I just wanted to do a quick video and introduce you all to Charlie. He needs a new diaper now, so I need to go attend to that problem on his butt. But it was nice to see all of you guys. And I am working on the birth story. I have all the words and stuff done, but I need to upload the videos that accompany it. And I will get to that, and we will put it up, and everyone can read it on my blog and also see the accompanying videos that I vlogged kind of intermittently during the labor. So that way you get to see it. And hopefully you guys will check out my blog, jensrac.com. Not a whole lot going on right now. Sorry, I've been a little busy. But that is all. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks. Bye.